Have you ever walked into a room and thought, now, why did I come in here? Or tried to remember a friend's name and it's just poof, gone? You're not alone. As we age, our brains work a little differently, but here's the good news. Memory loss isn't inevitable. In fact, there are simple, joyful activities you can do every day to keep your mind sharp. And today, we're diving into the top 5. Let's get started. First, let's talk about something you already do every day. Eat. But not just any food. Your brain craves specific nutrients to stay strong. Think of it like fuel for a car. The better the fuel, the smoother the ride. Colorful vegetables, berries, nuts, and fatty fish like salmon are like premium gasoline for your brain. These foods are packed with antioxidants and omega-3s that protect brain cells and fight inflammation 410. For example, dark leafy greens like spinach or kale, maybe even that broccoli you had with dinner last night, help keep your memory sharp. So next time you're at the grocery store, grab an extra handful of berries. Your brain will thank you. But let's dig deeper here. Why do these foods matter so much? Well, antioxidants in berries like blueberries and strawberries neutralize harmful free radicals that can damage brain cells over time. Studies show that older adults who eat more berries experience slower rates of cognitive decline 4, and omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon and walnuts are literally building blocks for brain cell membranes. They help reduce inflammation, which is linked to Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia 10. Now, you might be thinking, but I'm not a fan of fish. What else can I do? No problem. Flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts are excellent plant-based sources of omega-3s. Even adding a tablespoon of ground flaxseed to your morning oatmeal can make a difference. And if you're a gardener, why not grow your own herbs like rosemary or sage? These herbs contain compounds that support memory and concentration 4. Let's talk about breakfast for a moment. Starting your day with a brain-boosting meal sets the tone. Oatmeal topped with nuts and berries, a spinach omelet with avocado, or even a smoothie with kale and almond butter. All of these options give your brain the nutrients it needs to function at its best, and hydration matters too. Dehydration can cause foggy thinking, so keep a water bottle handy throughout the day. Now, let's move to the second activity, physical exercise. I know, you've heard this before, but here's why it matters for your brain. Moving your body boosts blood flow, which delivers oxygen and nutrients straight to your brain cells 6. It doesn't have to be intense either. A brisk walk around the block, dancing to your favorite song, or even gardening can make a difference. Exercise also reduces the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, which is linked to cognitive decline. But how much exercise do you really need? Research suggests that even 30 minutes of moderate activity, 5 days a week, can improve memory and thinking skills. 7. If you're just starting out, break it into smaller chunks. 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. Chair yoga or stretching counts too. And here's a fun fact. Activities that require coordination, like dancing or tai chi, not only get your heart pumping, but also challenge your brain to learn new steps, creating a double benefit 8. Let me share a story. My neighbor Margaret took up line dancing at her local community center. At first, she struggled to remember the routines, but after a few weeks, she noticed her memory for everyday tasks, like recalling her grocery list, improved. That's the power of combining physical and mental exercise. All right, let's shift gears to the third activity, mental stimulation. Just like muscles, your brain needs a workout too. Simple activities like reading, doing crossword puzzles, learning a new language, or playing a musical instrument can build new neural connections 8. Think of it as a treasure hunt for your brain. The more you explore, the stronger it gets. Crossword puzzles and Sudoku are classic choices, but don't stop there. Try learning a new skill like painting, knitting, or even using a smartphone app. Apps like Lumosity or Elevate offer games designed to challenge memory, attention, and problem solving. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not dust off that old piano or join a writing class? Studies show that learning new skills in later life can delay cognitive decline by up to 5 years. 5. Here's a practical tip. Turn everyday moments into brain workouts. For example, brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand, or take a different route to the grocery store. These small changes force your brain to adapt and stay agile. And social activities like joining a book club or volunteering combine mental stimulation with social connection. A double win for brain health. Which brings us to our fourth brain-boosting activity, social interaction. Think about the last time you laughed with a friend or debated a book with your club. Those moments aren't just fun, they're vital for your brain. Studies show that staying socially active can reduce the risk of dementia by up to 70%. 8. Why? Because conversations, debates, and shared laughter engage multiple brain regions. You're recalling names, interpreting emotions, solving problems, and even predicting how others might react. It's like a full brain workout. Take Helen, a retired teacher I met at a community center. After losing her husband, she felt isolated and noticed her memory slipping. Then she joined a weekly knitting group. Not only did she make friends, but she also started teaching others complex stitches, which sharpened her focus and recall. Now she jokes that her mind feels younger than her grandkids. Social activities, whether volunteering, joining a choir, or simply sharing coffee with neighbors, keep your brain agile and your mood bright 5. And if mobility is an issue, technology bridges the gap. Video calls with family, online book clubs, or even forums about your favorite hobbies. Gardening, history, cooking. Let you connect without leaving home. The key is consistency. Even 15 minutes of daily conversation, whether in person or virtual, can strengthen neural pathways 8. Let's dig deeper into why social connection matters. Humans are wired for community. When you interact with others, your brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which reduces stress and inflammation, both linked to cognitive decline 9. Even casual interactions, like chatting with a cashier or waving to a neighbor, create micro moments of connection that boost mood and mental clarity. Here's a practical example. Start a weekly brain buddy call with a friend. Pick a topic to discuss: current events, a novel you both read, or even childhood memories. This not only keeps your mind active, but also reinforces social bonds. And if you're tech-savvy, platforms like Zoom or Facebook groups make it easy to join global communities. I know a group of seniors who started a virtual travel club, sharing stories and photos from their favorite destinations. They've even learned to use Google Earth to visit new places together. Now, let's dive into sleep, an often overlooked brain booster. While you rest, your brain clears out toxins, including beta-amyloid proteins linked to Alzheimer's 4. Think of it like a nightly detox. Without enough deep sleep, these toxins build up, fogging your thinking. But many seniors struggle with sleep, waking too early, tossing and turning, or feeling unrested. The fix? A bedtime routine. Start by dimming lights an hour before bed. Bright light disrupts melatonin, your sleep hormone. Swap screens, TV, phones for a book or crossword puzzle. Try a warm cup of chamomile tea or a small bowl of cherries, which contain natural melatonin. If stress keeps you awake, jot down worries in a journal to park them overnight. Let's unpack the science here. During sleep, your brain's glymphatic system flushes out waste products. This process is most active during deep sleep stages, which tend to shorten with age 4. To boost deep sleep, try progressive muscle relaxation. Tense and release each muscle group from toes to head before bed. Or practice 4 to 7 to 8 breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. This slows your heart rate and signals your body to relax 5. Still, myths persist. You might have heard, older adults need less sleep. Not true. Adults over 65 still need 7 to 9 hours, though sleep patterns shift 4. If you're struggling, talk to your doctor. Treating issues like sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome can transform your cognitive health and your energy. A real-life example, my friend George, 72, started using a white noise machine and blackout curtains. Within weeks, he noticed his memory for daily tasks, like remembering appointments, improved. Small changes can yield big results. Let's tie this back to social interaction. Combining social time with other brain-boosting activities amplifies benefits. For example, playing chess with a friend covers mental stimulation and social connection. Singing in a choir? That's creativity, memory work, and community, all in one 8. Here's a challenge. This week, try one new social activity. Call a neighbor, join a walking group, or invite grandkids for a board game night. The more you engage, the more your brain thrives. Now, onto stress management. Chronic stress floods your body with cortisol, which shrinks the hippocampus, the brain's memory center but don't panic. It's not about eliminating stress, it's about managing it. Deep breathing, meditation, or even laughing more can lower cortisol. One study found that seniors who practiced yoga for 12 weeks improved memory and focus 9. If yoga isn't your thing, try this. Next time you're stressed, pause and name 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your mindset and reduces stress hormones. Let's explore practical stress busters. Mindful walking. Stroll through your garden or park, focusing on the sights, sounds, and smells. Guided imagery. Close your eyes and visualize a peaceful place, a beach, a forest, while breathing deeply. Creative outlets. Painting, knitting, or journaling can channel stress into something productive. Even simple hobbies, gardening, painting, or baking, can become mindful practices. Focus on the scent of soil, the brushstroke, or the rhythm of kneading dough. These moments of presence calm your nervous system. 5. The science behind stress and memory. Chronic cortisol exposure damages the hippocampus, making it harder to form new memories. But mindfulness practices increase gray matter in this area, reversing some of the damage. 9. A study in JAMA Internal Medicine found that seniors who meditated for 12 minutes daily saw improvements in memory and attention within 8 weeks. 4. Finally, let's talk about purpose. Having a sense of meaning, whether through volunteering, hobbies, or family, keeps your brain motivated. A study in The Lancet found that seniors with a strong sense of purpose were 30% less likely to develop Alzheimer's. 9. Purpose fuels curiosity and engagement, which in turn protect cognitive health. Ask yourself, what makes you feel alive? Teaching a skill to others? Starting a blog about your life experiences? Even small acts like mentoring a neighbor or tending a community garden create purpose. As one senior told me, I stopped counting my age and started counting the ways I can still make a difference. How to cultivate purpose? Volunteer. Libraries, schools, and food banks always need help. Share wisdom. Teach a skill, cooking, woodworking, to younger generations. Lifelong learning. Audit a college course or take online classes in a new subject. A powerful example, Martha, 81, started a YouTube channel sharing Depression-era recipes. Not only did she connect with history buffs worldwide, but she also sharpened her tech skills and memory recalling family stories. Her channel now has over 10,000 subscribers, which brings us to our 5th and final brain-boosting activity, lifelong learning and curiosity. Think about the last time you learned something new, a skill, a language, or even a fun fact that surprised you. That spark of curiosity isn't just exciting, it's like fertilizer for your brain. Studies show that engaging in novel experiences creates new neural pathways, building a cognitive reserve that protects against memory loss. 8-10. Take my friend Harold, 78, who decided to learn Spanish after retiring. At first he struggled with basic phrases, but within a year he was chatting with neighbors from Mexico and even planning a trip to Madrid. Not only did his memory improve, but he also felt a renewed sense of confidence. Learning keeps your brain adaptable and resilient. Let's explore Harold's journey in detail. Week 1. Harold started with a language app, practicing 10 minutes daily. He labeled household items with their Spanish names. Month 3. He joined a conversation group, fumbling through sentences but laughing at mistakes. Year 1. He hosted a tapas night, cooking paella and conversing fluently. His hippocampus, critical for memory, showed increased gray matter on a follow-up MRI 9. And it doesn't have to be academic. Try creative pursuits, painting, writing poetry, or playing an instrument. Tech skills, mastering video calls, using a tablet, or exploring genealogy websites. Physical skills, Tai Chi, pickleball, or even yoga. Let's dig deeper into why curiosity matters. When you learn something new, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical that motivates you to keep exploring 9. This creates a positive feedback loop. The more you learn, the more you want to learn. Even small challenges, like solving a new type of puzzle or taking a different route to the store, keep your brain nimble. A real-life example, a group of seniors in my community started a decade club where they research and present on events from a randomly chosen year. They've learned about everything from Woodstock to the moon landing, and their weekly meetings are filled with laughter and lively debates. Their motto? Growing old is mandatory. Growing bored is optional. Here's another angle. Lifelong learning isn't just about preventing memory loss. It's about enriching your life. Consider Margaret, 83, who took up watercolor painting after her husband passed away. At first, she painted simple landscapes, but soon she was experimenting with abstract art. Now, her paintings hang in a local cafe, and she says, "I feel like I've discovered a part of myself I never knew existed." Practical tip: pair learning with a hobby you already enjoy. Love cooking? Experiment with a cuisine you've never tried. History buff? Dive into a memoir or documentary series. The key is to stay curious. As one senior put it, I stopped saying I'm too old for that and started asking, why not? The science behind novelty. When you try something new, your brain's hippocampus, the memory center, lights up. This strengthens existing connections and forms new ones. Even simple acts like learning the names of plants in your garden or memorizing a poem can have cumulative benefits. 8. A deeper dive into hobbies. Gardening. Beyond physical activity, gardening teaches problem solving, pest control, soil health, and connects you with nature. Cooking, experimenting with spices or international recipes sharpens memory and creativity. Music. Learning an instrument enhances coordination and auditory processing. Let's explore cooking as a brain booster. Imagine mastering a Moroccan tagine or a Thai curry. You're not just following a recipe, you're measuring ingredients, math, timing steps, executive function, and engaging your senses, smell, taste, touch. Plus, sharing the meal with others adds a social layer. Another example, genealogy research. Digging into family history requires critical thinking, organization, and even tech skills using ancestry databases. One senior I know discovered a relative who fought in the Civil War, sparking a passion for history she never knew she had. Now, let's address common myths about aging and learning. Myth 1. Older adults can't learn new tech. Reality. Seniors are the fastest growing demographic on platforms like Zoom and Facebook. Libraries often offer free tech classes. Start with basics like email or video calls. Myth 2. Memory loss is inevitable. Reality. While some decline is normal, lifestyle choices, like the ones we've discussed, can significantly delay or prevent severe memory issues. Now, let's tie everything together. Over this video, we've explored 5 powerful ways to protect your memory. Nutrition. Fueling your brain with antioxidant-rich foods like berries, leafy greens, and omega-3s. Exercise. Boosting blood flow and neurogenesis through walking, gardening, or dancing. Mental stimulation. Challenging your brain with puzzles, learning, and creativity. Social interaction. Building connections that keep your mind agile and your mood bright. Lifelong learning. Embracing curiosity to build cognitive reserve and resilience. But let's address a common concern. What if I've already noticed memory slips? First, breathe. Mild forgetfulness is normal with age, like misplacing keys or forgetting a name. But if you're worried, talk to your doctor. They can rule out reversible causes, like vitamin deficiencies or thyroid issues, and help you create a personalized brain health plan. A deeper look at cognitive reserve. Think of your brain like a savings account. The more deposits you make through learning, socializing, and healthy habits, the more funds you have to draw from if challenges arise. Even if plaques or tangles, markers of Alzheimer's, form, a strong cognitive reserve can delay symptoms for years. Real-world inspiration. Meet Ruth, 92, who still drives, plays bridge, and tutors students in math. Her secret? I never stop learning. Last month, I learned to use Zoom. This month, I'm figuring out how to edit videos for my grandkids. Ruth's story shows that age is no barrier to growth. Now, a challenge for you. Pick one activity from this video to try this week. Maybe swap one processed snack for walnuts or blueberries. Take a 10-minute walk while listening to a podcast. Call a friend instead of scrolling through emails. Try a crossword puzzle or a new recipe. Let's talk about mindset. It's easy to focus on what's harder as we age, but what about what's better? Many seniors report improved problem-solving skills, emotional resilience, and creativity later in life. Embrace a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities can improve with effort, and watch how your brain rises to the challenge. The power of community. Join a local or online group to stay motivated. For example, walking clubs. Combine exercise and socialization. Cooking classes. Learn new recipes while bonding over food. Book clubs. Stimulate your mind and share ideas. Addressing barriers. If mobility is an issue, adapt activities. Chair yoga, audiobooks, or virtual museum tours can keep you engaged without leaving home. The key is to stay proactive. A final thought. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And just like physical fitness, brain health is a lifelong journey. Celebrate the small wins. Did you remember your grocery list without writing it down? That's a victory. Mastered a new recipe? Another win. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What's one brain-boosting activity you'll try this week? Share your thoughts in the comments. Maybe you'll inspire someone else. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up to help others find it. Subscribe for more tips on living vibrantly at any age. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Here's to your health, your curiosity, and your unstoppable spirit. Remember, age is just a number, and your best days are still ahead. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.